I think when I met Bao and like Nemosis, right? And I was like, hey, and then I instantly like I don't know what happened, but Nemosis said something, and in my head, I was like, I really like you. So, because with Bao, we've spoken before, but this is my first time meeting like her sister. So I was like, I don't know you, like you're a stranger, but I instantly like you. And then I think like at the end of the day, I heard Numi like talk to Bao because I was just standing next to like Nemosis because I'm like, wow, I really like you. So I was standing next to her, and then Numi's like, she likes her. And Numi just like points at me, it's like talks to Bao. It's like, yep, Michi likes Nemosis. Yeah, and it feels like, you know, those things like, oh yeah, my pet likes you so much. It felt like one of those. It was like, oh, my dog likes you. Like, it feels like that. Yes, Nemosis is.
Girl,
yeah.
I'm crying. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, who is she talking about? Like, did I meet this person?
No, that's her name. Dude, I was so nervous too because I said her name on stream, and I was like, wait, is that the name? So then I messaged her, and she's like, no, Bao has doxed me before, so it's fine. You can say whatever. Like, you can say my real name, or you can say like the nickname Bao gave. Because VTubers, chat, God, VTubers. But
she's not even a VTuber. That's why I was like, who are you talking about? You're like me, like laughing as if I'm like I understood, but like what Michi was talking about. I was like, bro, like I love this person.
I'm scared. Like, I know she says I can say her real name, but I'm too nervous to. Listen, man, I got the double corpo background, okay? A lot of these real shit gets me nervous in my boots every time. So I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna call her Nemosis. That's okay. The safest thing to do. Oh my god. I told... You know the fucking golf story where you were like... Do you not see the difference?
The what?
We were playing golf. We were like playing golf, and then there was like a different patch of grass, and she made me drive, and she was like, do you not see the difference in grass? And I was like, no. She's like, it's a different color. And I'm like, oh. And then she was...
No, that's not how it happened. It was because... Guys, okay, so when you do a golf game, you are not supposed to drive like on like the turf because, you know, that's like the good grass, right? And then like she almost drove on it. I didn't really know either because this was my first time doing a golf game. So I was just kind of like, wee, well, she was like driving recklessly. And then Avery was like, Michi, stop! Michi, no! And then she was like, what? And I was like, what happened? And then he's like, no, you're not supposed to drive there on this kind of green. See, like this green, you don't drive on this green. And she's like, oh, okay. And then we're like driving a little more, and then she's like, I can't really tell the difference. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, you're colorblind.
I was like, the whole time I was like logged in. There was one time Numi was like we were driving. It was about like, it was next to us was like a puddle. Not puddle, was it? A pond. It was a pond. And then I was like, it would be so funny if I tipped this cart over right now. And the moment I said that, I accidentally swerved, and then it low-key felt like we were gonna tip over, and I was so scared.
Cause we okay.
Actually, we almost
guys,
did.
it was like this like this thin path next to like this river. And then she's like, it would be so funny if I just made us fall right now. And then I thought she did that on purpose because she like swerved us. And right when she did that, it was like this little curb that she went up like the little ramp to this little curb on like two of the wheels. So we were like almost sideways and almost like went in, and then I just started screaming, and then she's like, no, I can fix, I got this, and then like we, oh my god, I was so fucking scared. And then I just like look at her after, I'm like, bro,
you know what? I say I did it on purpose to fuck with you, but in all honesty, it was purely an accident. It was horrible timing, and I was so scared too.
I'm so happy to know this now. Like, thank you so much for wow. You know,
I remember telling him, like, in my defense chat, if we tipped over, right, it was on our left, and I was driving on the left. So if we tipped over, I would be the one drowning. And then I remember Numi was like, I can't swim! I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I can't believe you can't swim.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Would you let me teach you how to swim?
It's not the first time somebody's told me this. I get told this every time I say I can't swim. You could try.
What if I teach you how to float?
That's what I can't do very well, like, period, because I don't like the feeling of the water in my ears, and so then it makes me freak out.
What if I held your head, like, you know how they teach a baby how to float?
You're gonna drown me.
No, like what if like I use my finger to plug up your ear hole and then I lift you up by your head to help you float. Ah? Have you thought about that?
I mean, like if you I don't think I'm like really gonna like learn at that point, because the reason why I can't float is if I don't have somebody's fingers in my ear holes when I'm trying to float.
I'll cover up your ear holes so then the water won't make you feel uncomfortable though. That.
Like, what if that would mean that I'd need you there every time I try to swim or float.
And then it's like, as you're floating, I will slowly remove my finger.
But then the water would just pour into my ear hole.
And what if you get used to it? Oh, there's a swimming. Oh my god! Actually, there's one thing that I've always wanted to see, and I am going to test a theory later when we meet. There's a theory. I have never seen you with anything but your hair down. I want to see you in a swim cap. You know those like bald cap things? Where you...
I've shown you a picture of me with a bald cap.
No, you haven't.
I did, because this was when I was at Anime Expo and I was dressed up as Carl Weezer, and then like I saw Yuzu and Sho, and then I took up the wig after, so that I was just like bald for half of the dinner.
Wait, you didn't see me that picture?
Here, let me send it to you.
I want to see what you look like bald.
Okay. I thought you would say like with my hair up, but I guess...
Oh, that too. That too.
No,
That too. Oh, sorry, there's a mini
F. I
F.
look so bad with my hair up.
I think you look fine. Dude, this one thing, chat. Ugh, I can't even say this because now she's in the call. But I swear to God, every time she's like, I look so bad. And she doesn't look bad. And I'm like, you know what? You know what?
Here, I sent these pictures.
You look so cute. I want you to know I'm gonna change this to your contact picture. Before the contact picture, it was you during the picnic. And you look so beautiful. And now it's gonna be you bald.
Why? What the fuck, bro?
She's so cute, man. She's so cute. There was one time, this was in Thailand, because we decided to learn how to pole dance. And then I took a picture of Sho pole dancing, and it's just him. And I thought that picture was really good because his ass looks great. And then I turned it into a sticker. And now I call it the Sho ass. Ta-da.
Oh my god, it does look good there.
I know. That was like... I remembered I showed it to him. He's like, oh my god, why would you take a picture of me doing that? And I'm like, no, girl, look at your ass. It looks so fucking good. He's like, oh my god, wait, my ass does look good.
He's like, wait a minute.
Why does ass look so fat? Ew, I don't like that. There is like, someone drew a very distinct like fan art of like us, of like our first time meeting, where I'm like, in my head, I still think about it till this day. When I first met you, I was like, wow, I'm so starstruck. She's so beautiful.
Oh my
and
god,
she looks
that
at me.
picture.
And Numi looked at me and was like, damn, she fucking hates my ass. But I was like so starstruck. And someone drew a fan art, and that is literally 1-to-1 what it was like. Because I was like, wow, she's so beautiful. I have to keep it together, guys. I have to lock in. Oh my god. And then she's like, oh my god, she hates me. I think about that till this day.
You were thinking the same thing. You thought I didn't like you, and then I thought that you didn't like
want to
me.
look at me.
I literally fucking looked at you.
No, you didn't. You didn't look at me, and the first thing you said to me was the day after. I saw this is such a fucking key moment.
That is so fucking not true.
That is
you
true.
came. That is literally.
true.
There are two other fucking witnesses. You came over to Yuzu's room to say hi to us, and then that is when Yuzu called you pretty, and then I finally took it upon myself to call you pretty too, because I was like, do I just say that? Because she looks like really like nervous, and she is not speaking to us. And then right when Yuzu said that, I took the opportunity. She's like, wow, you're like really pretty, and I was like, oh my god, I know, right? What the fuck? And then she just kind of gives us this weird look. She's like, what?
I was nervous.
And then like afterwards, she's like, I'm a little sleepy, and then she just leaves the room and just goes into the other room and just doesn't interact with us. And you know, it's so funny, guys, because she's like, we didn't really get to hang out a lot. And I think about it, I'm like, she literally had every opportunity to just go to my room or just say something, and she just never did.
Well, you could do it to me too, but no, that like the first thing she said was, I know, right? But the second thing, like that was you talking to Yuzu about me while I'm there. But the first thing you said to me, to my face, was the day after, as the doors of the elevators close, and she just goes, you're so awkward. And the doors close, and I felt my world shatter beneath my feet. I know this. It was such a pivotal. I want you to know, like, when the elevator's door closed and you're like, you're so awkward, and it closed, I didn't move. Like, I didn't instantly go back. I literally stood there. Like, I'm a stone, and I'm like, fuck. I'll go jump in game.
Dude,
I'll do
it's
it.
so crazy how
Nope.
like there's such a difference of perspective with specific things that happened during that trip, because like I am not even kidding, guys. But like to me, when I say awkward, I like awkward, so I think awkward is really cute, right? And so like she was just being like cute awkward to me. And so like what I envisioned was like a white vignette around her with cute little like hearts and shit around her with like the la 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 like song in the background when I saw her, and I just like, you know, slow motion. I'm like, wow, she's like so awkward. But the elevator closed before I finished talking. And then I turned, I'm like, she's so awkward and cute. And then like I turned to because Sho and I were going to the gym. And then I like turned to him, like after the elevator closes was when like the sentence finished. But I was like, she's like so awkward and cute. Like she's so fucking cute. And then he's like, I know, right? And I was like, my God, she's like so cute. And they just keep walking. So from my perspective, it was such a positive interaction. Like me and Sho were like, God, yeah, like she's just so fucking cute and awkward and cute and adorable. And then from her POV, all she hears is probably like, I bet from your POV, it's like those TV shows or some shit with like the popular girls or something. Be like,
Yes!
you're so awkward.
Yes!
The door shuts. But for me, I'm like literally heart eyes, like just heart eyes. Oh fuck, like I think I like love her or something.
My heart fucking crashed from my POV. It literally felt like, I'm like, wow, she just hates me. She hates. You know, if anything, that whole day I was like locked in more. I was like trying to be cool because I was like, wait. Am I too lame? Am I too lame, guys? Am I too lame? And then literally, fucking my comfort thought was that day Yusan was coming over, so I was like, thank God Yusan's coming over. I need Yusan to do my makeover. Yusan comes over, fucking sick. Like Yusan was sick, and I'm like, Yusan, and Yusan's like, I need to vomit, and I'm like, fuck, I need you to make me look cool right now, but fuck, no, you're sick. Okay.
And then the next time we saw Michi was when we watched that the Final Destination, and then she was clinging to my side, scared as fuck and shit. And so like all of it just went together so beautifully, guys. Like her aura was so good. Like that whole first couple days.
I was super cool. I was super cool and dependable. But you know what? The second time we met, it was so good. And you know what? I even thought, I want you to know, I thought when you said like, when we first met, we must hug. I thought it was gonna be like a jump hug. And then I was about to hug you, but then you didn't run towards me either. So I was like, wait, what do I do? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leap. I was like a frog. You know, like that video of like, you record a frog and you're trying to feed a frog. And then the frog jumps up towards the camera instead. That was me.
Why did you dude, you know why? It's because you got held up by immigration for like 30 years. And so me and Hami are just sitting, and we didn't even know that you already went out. Like she just decided to start trying to look for us instead of just standing or like waiting in the like actual general area. So me and Hami, guys, by the way, this is all recorded. Like I have the video of us meeting each other. And so like we're hiding behind a pillar when I finally spot, because I can spot her in a crowd of 1 million people, because you know,
that's so cool.
That's why. And so like I'm going around and we're hiding behind a pillar, and we're like watching her just looking really awkward and clueless. And then that's when I like ran up, and she was like, oh my God. And then we like finally hugged, and then she just looks down and she's like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I was like, oh.
I want you to know, I was overthinking that hug so much, because I'm like, I should probably like run, and like, you know, those like romantic like run and then you jump and you hug kind of hugs, right? But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna spot Numi from far away, and then I'll run up towards her, and that it's like that kind of hug. But I didn't get to do that because she was standing right behind me. So now I don't really have like, it's like a plane without the takeoff landing. You know what I mean, chat? Like there's not a lot of road for me to take off running. So I just have to like go for the leap. So I literally thought like I looked like the fucking frog, the laughing, the that frog. And I just leaped up.
She was so cute and awkward and cute.
I had a scenario
like,
in my brain.
She just did not know what she was like, because she was so like just looking around and didn't even see us until like we ran up. Actually, let me rewatch the video right now.
Yeah, the fucking frog. You know, the frog. That one. That's what I did, because I QTE fail. Chat. I thought it was gonna be like running and then I jump, you know, but no, because there's no spot to run. There's no space to run. So I went, oh my God. and then I just upwards. Wait, it reminds me of that story of like I kept like pushing towards you, so then you're in the corner of the bed, and then sorry, my bed, because I get cold. I'm
well, she would sleep every night. Like when she's like in the shower, I would turn on the heated blanket so that when she went into bed, she'd be warm. And then this greedy ass motherfucker, she's like, I'm gonna take all the blanket and everything. And then like, so she's so fucking warm because the heated blanket is on the highest setting, like so hot. And then she'll grab the other blankets too. And then like at that point, I'm like, this is too much heat. Like I'm gonna die. And so like, I kind of like, that is the only time I would ever separate from her, because otherwise I'm domesticated. I'm like holding you. But then like when she's that warm, I'm like, I can't fucking do this. And so then like, I'm doing this unconsciously. Like I'm sleeping, like my sleeping body's like, oh my God, code red. And then like, I will just kind of turn to the side, and then she would like move away for a sec because she's like kind of like curling up into like the heated blanket. But then after like a second, she'll like turn back and like scoop more into me. And then I'm like kind of scooting away a bit because I'm like, it's so hot. And then like one time I woke up and I'm almost like off the bed. And then she's just like back against me. Like I'm almost off the bed and I have no blanket.
Sorry.
And then like she wakes up, she's like, good morning. I'm like, me like half dead. I'm like,
me trying to balance myself, frozen, and that was you. You were like balancing yourself on the corner of the bed, cold as fuck, and I'm just like, good morning, what an amazing rest.
Dude, one time it was so fucking funny. Like, this was when the AC was still on. Like, she was so warm from the heated blanket. Like, sometimes she will take it off in her sleep because she's like, oh, okay, I got what I needed. Now I'll just go back to like going near Numi. Because it's either she has like the heated blanket, or like we're like, I'm holding her, that we have like a bunch of blankets or whatever, or the heated blanket's gone and we just have one blanket. But then like one time she's like, I'm too warm like now. And so she tries to move the blanket off of her, but it doesn't go off of her all the way. And she tries to like go near. No, this happened like 3 or 4 times. And like, she's just like, and then like tries to push off the heated blanket and scoot towards me, but it doesn't go off. So like, she's warm, and she like, you could tell that she's warm for once in her life. She's like warm, and she's trying to give it to me. It's like giving me the suds from SpongeBob, and I'm just like, no. And I'm like, no, please, no. And then she didn't want the blanket on her anymore, but like, because we had like 3 fucking blankets on us every night, and then she tries to push that one off. She does that when like, or it'll go down to the low setting, but it was stuck on high, and she's like, and just and so then she's just like, I'm gonna take this bitch down with me, and I'm like, ah!
My favorite memory, the core memory, is like, we went to the sauna, and it was fucking Kino got me laughing so hard during that, because it was me, you, Kino, and like Avery, right? And then we were at the sauna, and I was just having a great time because finally it's so warm, and this is where I'm home. So I was like resting, and then Numi and Avery was like, I'm just gonna leave, it's hot. And I'm like, yeah, I'll catch up with you later. And Kino was like, it's okay, I'll stay and accompany you. And I'm like, all right, if you say so, you can leave if you want. And he's like, no, it's fine. And then like a couple of seconds later, he just goes, I can't do this anymore, I can't. And then he just leaves, and I'm like, wow, you could just, it's fine, guys. And I stayed there for an extra 5 minutes. There was actually a warning that I didn't see.
Crazy.
There was like a writing
you're not
that was
supposed
like,
to stay as long as she was in there for, dude. Like, it said like 15 minutes or something. We were there for like 15 minutes, which is already a lot for me. I could usually do like 10 at max, and then I'm just saying, and I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. And then like Avery's like literally, like, I've never seen that man sweat so much. And so I started taking pictures outside of the room, and I was like, and then after that, I just see like Kino run out. He's like, oh no. And then just Michi just comes out happily, all like shiny and barely like, oh my God, it was crazy. But you know, when we went back again when I was like sick, and then we were in there for so much longer, and I'm like, damn, when you're sick, you really don't fucking know, bro. You really don't know.
There was a warning in the sauna to be like, you're here, like recommended time is 15 minutes. I saw the clock I was in there for like 30 minutes. When she was sick, I was like, you need to sleep. And she was like, no, we need to do something because you're here. And I'm like, no, like, it's fine. Like, you need to rest. Because I'm also not the type to, like, go out very often. So I need to, like, relax, you know? So I'm like, it's fine. You can just sleep. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna sleep now. She didn't sleep. She didn't take a nap. She was on her fucking phone watching TikTok. And I was like, girl, I was, like, crashing out. I'm like, girl, you said you're gonna sleep 3 hours ago. She's like, I'm napping. I'm napping. I'm like, no, you're not. You are playing TikTok. You're watching TikTok right now. And then she didn't nap at all. And then the only time she napped was when I sat there and I laid down and I was like, it's nap time. And then she was like, she put her phone down and instantly, you know how it feels like when you're like you have a little like baby and you're like, go to bed. And they're like, no. And then you have to lay down in bed with them and then they fall asleep. I'm like, okay.
Because you said you wanted to nap too, so I was waiting for you.
I didn't say that. I said you need to nap because you were sick.
No, because you wanted to lay down, and so I waited for you.
What? I didn't want to nap. I just want to like
I was waiting for you because you said you were gonna go, and so I fucking waited. Like my fucking bad. Like I tried to stay up every time.
She says this, but during that time, she was like, she took also like the meds, right? So she was like her face. It literally was like, oh, I just. And I was like, girl, just sleep.
And then Michi got sick, and then every night we gave each other massages.
Yeah. Oh my god, the OG. I remember I was like, we should get Vicks. And it was like 2 a.m. And she was like, I'm gonna get Vicks right now. And she just got Vicks at 2 in the fucking morning. And I'm like, you know what? All right then. I'll stay up and wait for it. Because like, I thought like, we'll get it tomorrow. She's like, I'm gonna get it right now. And we got Vicks. Also, oh my god, we got this thing, chat, called a Vicks shower. So it's like a little shower bomb. If you don't know what a shower bomb is, it's basically a bath bomb. You're supposed to put it in the shower, right? And you let it like dissipate. So it's kind of like, it's supposed to be a smell good thing. And it will last you like 2 to 3 showers, depending on like how many showers you take and how long you take. It takes 2 to 3 showers to finish a shower bomb. You don't finish it in one go. And I was like, Numi, you should try the first Vicks shower bomb. Go on then, because she's like sick. She's like, okay. So she went in there. She used it. When she left, I'm like, all right, I'm going to use like the shower bomb next. I went into the shower. The fucking shower bomb is gone. Like, there is none. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? Because like, you're not supposed to just empty it in one go. So I was like, looking at myself, I'm like, did she shower for that long? Like, what the fuck? And what happened, chat, is basically she's like, yeah, it wouldn't go away. So I picked it up with my hands and I just kind of used it.
Yeah. No, like...
Right.
You didn't even realize it till after when it was your turn. You're like, wait, like, Numi, like, I don't think it's supposed to be used in one shower. And I was like, oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy. But, like, I just, like... had it set like where the shower was running, so I was like slowly just getting rid of it because I didn't fucking know. And I'm glad I was inhaling that motherfucker like we were in the steam room. I was like, oh,
it was great. Oh, it was so good.
It was so nice. And then I was like, get on your stomach, massage time. And then, am I good at it? Am I good? Am I good at giving massages?
Yeah, am I good?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I swear, when you, like, because she was like, we were giving each other a massage. I don't flow, but it's because we're sick, right? We had to put, like, the Vicks. And I put the Vicks on the bottom of your foot. So when Numi put it on the bottom of my foot, I was like, damn, that's her Southeast Asia coming out. Because that's a very Southeast Asian thing to do. When you're sick, you put the Vicks on the bottom of your foot, right? And then you put on socks. And then you kind of, like, I don't know. It's like, you know when you put like meat into a bag and then you seal the bag and then you boil that? It's like that. That's how it feels like. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Yeah, you put on socks.
Did you know that my mom like grew up like on the streets of like Cebu, right?
Yeah.
Like she passed out all that shit to me. She's like, you know, you don't understand. I like grew up on the street. We didn't have it the same like you do. And I was like, oh shit, my bad girl. And like when she was pregnant with me, my dad like went downstairs one day and like into the kitchen and she had like this looked like a fucking summoning circle. She's like doing like some sort of like a witch's brew, witch's chant to try to make sure she had a really good, like that I would be a good blessed child. And so like anytime anything goes wrong with me, she'll be like, no, like we need to do this and this. And so like just normal Southeast Asian things. And like, when I was really sick, she'd pull out the onions and the garlic and and then put that in my socks. And it works though. Why did we do that?
I know people say it doesn't work, but it works. Because my mom does that too. She would do that with other herbs. Lemongrass is what's called. She would do that with lemongrass on the bottom of my leg, and they put like the socks on. It works. I'm telling you, it's a super Southeast Asian thing. When I was born, I told chat this too. We had like a ritual when I was born to ensure safety though. But that's because my family fucked around with black magic. So I don't know. They're very they're silly.
I don't believe in the placebo effect with this one because like I felt good again like the next day after. Like that garlic sucked out the demons from my feet. It was great.
I know.
I don't know why we didn't do that, but like I love giving massages so much. Maybe it is the C in me, but like I love giving massages. So like she was like, let me give you. I'm like, can I give you one too? And she's like, but you're more sick than me. No. I need this. And she's like, okay. And then even when like she wasn't really like that sick, I was like, can I give you a massage? And she'd be like, okay, because why would you say no to a free massage? And so then I'd be like, yippee.
The Southeast Asia's coming. Dude, I had a fucking like genuinely awesome talk with like the first time I met your mom. I was like really nervous, and then we end up talking, and then the whole time we're just like, because I speak Japanese, and she's like, oh my god, that sounds like a dialect in the Philippines. And I'm like, really? And she starts saying like stuff in the dialect. I'm like, oh my god, it does. And then we start talking, and I'm like, when you say something, I understand. We just start talking about it. It was so funny.